Hi guys, it's Ray here from City Fan TV. Hope everybody's well. I'm trying to check all my IT, make sure it's working. We're here for the team news, live team news. Bear with me, guys. There's lots of fiddling around with IT because I wasn't expecting to do so many watch-alongs. Got keyboards here, got laptops here, got the speaker here, or the microphone here. Lots going on, guys. I'm just trying to make sure everything is set up the way it should be. So we are here waiting for, obviously, the big one. The game between Liverpool and Man City at the Etihad Stadium. Hopefully, there are no idiots who've gone to the ground. We saw earlier, Liverpool fans who've been going around Man City Stadium and Man United Stadium, showing off the 19th title, blah, blah, whatever it was. First Premier League title, showing off a bit. And, let them enjoy it. But, I mean, please don't leave flags around our stadium and don't come and make some noise. I'd be surprised if some Liverpool fans, not many, are a little bit stupid about it and come to the ground tonight. It'd be really daft and really uncalled for. It's not what you do. In the situation we're in right now, I mean, lots of issues right now, guys. With high numbers of cases, it spikes here and there around the country, and it's been high, the numbers in the northwest around Rochdale, Oldham, Manchester, whatever. So please stay at home, don't try and score any points. So Ikram, how you doing, buddy? And hi, the Storm, hope you're all well. I'm gonna have a quick drink of water while we wait for the team news to come out. I left my phone downstairs. What a melon, eh? Is that the right word? What a melon. I'm drinking from a green bottle. That don't work either. So, do I run down to get my phone? I'm just listening on there's what's going on. I'll see it come up on Twitter, so I'll get it off Twitter, I think. Zutalos. Oops, I've just messed up there. Just looking at some stuff going down on Twitter. Just trying to send a message out there. So just wait for these team news to come out. Watching Virgil van Dijk walking in. I went tonight 3-4. The Storm. Be big news. Just watching Salah coming in. Watching Virgil coming in. Just got my headphones on. Yeah, Ikram, give me a sec. I'll run down, grab my phone. Hey guys, I'm back. Let's have a look. Hi Chris, hope you well. Graham. So I've not seen it come out yet. I hate IT. I hate is the wrong word. I detest. Not detest. That's still too strong. I dislike all this messing about with because I don't have Sky, so I watch it on Night TV with passwords, and I didn't realize that you can't have any software open that can stream or record the video. I think record the video and use the Night TV app. Absolutely crazy. So I'm still waiting. Waiting for these news. Alisson, Arnold, Gomez, Van Dijk, Robertson, Henderson, Wijnaldum, Salah. We got it wrong by one. I think we said Ox instead of Wijnaldum. Ah, dear. It's not what I want to see. Yeah, Edison, Walker, Garcia, Laporte, Mendy, Rodrigo, Gundogan, De Bruyne, Foden, Jesus, Sterling. No Mahrez. Ah, dear. Not happy. playing. Look, we still got a good side, and it's as I said, I would have had Bernardo Silva in there somewhere. I can understand why David Silva's been dropped, but not Mahrez. Mahrez has been our man, and we've had 3 absolutely Ikram. They'll be furious. I've got to do an interview later on with the channel in Algeria. Might not. Oh dear. Liverpool's lineup is pretty much the same as you'd expect. City, because we haven't got a best team. Well, if they lose, it'll be on Pep because we know the stats. Well, we know roughly the stats are Rodri and Gundogan. It don't work, boys. I don't think I'm going to expect Rodri and Gundogan to clean up Liverpool charging through. I think it's just, look, don't get me wrong. You're right, Ikram. We can't ask for more from the back 5. Yeah. And the front 3, I'd still want Mahrez playing. For me, I'm not chuffed. For me, what would I have done? I would have had Mahrez. I'd have got him in there somehow. Instead of you can't do it. It's not a poor side. It could be Foden playing midfield. So that's a good point. Oh yeah, his royal blueness. I understand that, but Mahrez has started every game, and Mahrez has deserved to start, and that's a frustration for me. Is that it's not to pander to the Algerian fans. It's because he's done quite well. I agree, Tom Geary. I'd have gone with Bernardo instead of Gundogan. And if you watch my starting 11, I had Bernardo in there instead. In the end, I had initially Bernardo and Gundogan until I realised I had 12 players because you need 12 players to play Liverpool. And then I changed it. I dropped Gundogan and I would have had Bernardo Silva in there, and I would have had Bernardo Silva and Mahrez. If Rodri's playing, then why start Gundogan over Silva? Exactly, Ikram. I can't argue that. Ella Louise, Liverpool has this in the bag. No, I think Garcia's will be all right. It's what's in front of Garcia that I'm more concerned about. The Storm 4-1-4-1, I'm not so sure. Why is my lad has put on Sky Sports instead of the football? I've got put his. I was going to watch the Sheffield United game whilst I chat to you guys, and he's put Sky Sports on. What's he done? I don't know how this works. I don't know how this Night TV junk works because it's giving me Night TV now. Let's stick that in the bin. Oh my lad, what's he done? He's let's put the Spurs game on. I just want to keep the Spurs game going on in the background. I've got my headphones, so I've got it all set up for this. Jose losing, yeah. It was really unfortunate for Spurs that Lucas Moura got fouled. It really was. I'm not laughing, guys. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. But Lucas Moura got fouled, and that was an accidental handball, and Harry Kane scored. I mean, honestly, guys, I'm not laughing at karma for Spurs. It'd be so funny if this helps them not to make the Champions League. It'd be just so funny. Karma. Garcia has a lot of pressure. Hopefully that won't affect him. He needs it. He needs to play this kind of game. He needs to play a game under pressure because I want to see, I think he's good enough, but I've seen, his inexperience show from time to time. Once there's a bit more pressure on him, there's a bit of an inexperience. So it will be really interesting to see how he can cope with, what is ultimately one of the best front threes in, let's say in world football. I don't like saying it, but it is. He hasn't been tested, and this is going to be his test. You never know. If he can come through this test, maybe Otamendi and John Stones disappear next season, in the summer. We never know. He's still young and upcoming, says Ikram. Absolutely. He's better than Stones and Otamendi. I'd have had him instead of Stones and Otamendi, but Pep said he was behind them. So I would just have to wait and see. Only thing I'm worried about is our mentality. Nah, Chris. City, you've been celebrating for plenty of time. You've had time to celebrate. You've had a couple of days to get back into it. So I don't think that's an issue. And I think Klopp will drum it into them. Season's not over for you. You've got no, you've won everything you're going to win now this season. You're not in any other competitions. The only competition you're in now is with yourselves. It's that competition to get those 107 or 105 or whatever points you're going to get to break as many records as you can. If you can beat City tonight, you'll be 26 points clear. No one's ever going to get that sort of gap again. I just can't see it. City have to win just to get it to 20 points. I mean, how ridiculous is it? Liverpool are so far ahead, and that's an embarrassment. It is embarrassing for City that we've put in a shocking defence of our title. Oh, that's a foul there. High boot. What is wrong, the Storm? I can tell us who. Yeah, the Storm. I kind of feel that as well. We're trying to be positive, but it's a worry. Liverpool see why I want Bernardo Silva and Foden to start was because Liverpool will have a lot of work rate in midfield. They got that pace up front. We need to be able to counter their breakaways. We need that pace. We need that willingness. And you get that with Bernardo Silva. And you get that with Phil Foden. And I thought Mahrez to cause a bit of trouble on the other side. And Mahrez is defensively minded when you need him to be. We saw that against Liverpool when we were at Anfield last season. He was more defensively minded and he did a good job. We also saw in the AFCON, in the Africa Cup of Nations, where he was in a more withdrawn role for Algeria, led them to the title. So, we'll have to hope. You've got to believe in Pep. Ella Louise, Liverpool are super sad. Hate them or not? Yeah, we don't hate them. We dislike them. Don't hate them. Some of the fans. Gundogan is too slow, says Faris. I agree. Where's Liban? I miss Liban. Love seeing Foden and Garcia. For that's good for us, Liban. That's at least that's a positive for City. On the subs bench, we've got Doyle on the bench as a kid. We've got Bravo, Stones, Zinchenko, Bernardo Silva, David Silva, Mahrez, Cancelo, Otamendi, Doyle. So it's nice to see Tommy Doyle on the bench as well. Wow, loads of messages coming through. This is one of my mates, okay? City till I cry, Tom Ritchie. So Liverpool go with a full first team. Looks like we might be going with two up front. Let's hope Garcia and Foden rise to the occasion. Come on, you Blues. Blue Ranger, Gundogan and Rodri. Yeah. Mami Walidi says, no Riyad Mahrez on the bench. Who's talking about? Yasser Larouche. He's a Liverpool Algerian kid for tonight's match. Let's have a look what else is going down. Yeah. Some City fans outside the stadium a couple of hours ago chasing off the Liverpool fans. Actually, there's a group just about 20 minutes ago, a group of City fans that are standing outside the stadium chanting things they shouldn't chant and throwing objects as police at the coach. That's not nice to see. Just watching that on Twitter. Yeah, it is just a few. We're talking 10 or 15. Let's see what you guys got to say. We have to trust him. We have to. It's competed in all competitions every season, whereas Liverpool tend to succeed in one. Liverpool go for the big ones. Let's be clear. They go for the Champions League and the league. That's it. They're not bothered about the FA Cup. They're not bothered about the League Cup. They don't give them any respect whatsoever. No Lovren in the squad. He's gone, Chris. I mean, would you keep Lovren next season? You got Gomez. You got Matip. I'd get somebody else coming through. Mendy and Garcia. I'm not worried about Garcia, Ella. Garcia's got talent, and it's like a free hit for us as well. I want us to go out there and see what Garcia is about. In a big game, you've got to remember Garcia's there ahead of Otamendi and Stones. He's chosen. If he hadn't been injured for those 2 weeks now, when he banged his when Edison clattered him, was it against Arsenal? Then I think he'd have played a couple more games as well. So it's something. It's essential that we see him play at a higher level. And Liverpool, you're not going to get a higher level in world football right now than Liverpool. Yeah, Liverpool, world champions, league title holders, current Champions League holders. Well, obviously. Maybe break, maybe it's a rest. Maybe Pep's going for something tactically different with the 4-4-2 with Gabby Jesus and Sterling, and Mahrez doesn't fit in a 4-4-2. I'd have had him in midfield, though. But maybe he's going for a little bit more in midfield, packing that out a bit and having two up front. Liban says, in fact, I would argue this is Bernardo Silva's worst season. Yeah. He's been below par. The first season, you give him time. He had the most appearances, maybe not the most minutes, but he had the most appearances in that first season. But that second season was awesome. Sheffield United goal. Oh, Moussi, Sheffield United 2, Tottenham Hotspur 0. Get in there, you Spuds getting stuffed. Oh, Spuds getting peeled. 22 minutes to go, and it just looked too easy. It was a good move. Put out wide. Sissoko didn't chase his man. Sissoko just jogging. I think it's Sissoko. Whoever it looks like Sissoko. And it was just honestly, it was too easy. Oh, it's disgusting, Spurs. So Sissoko, I think it was Sissoko, didn't chase his man, didn't follow his man. Then it was an easy 1-2. No one following the man again. It was Aurier and Sanchez involved. It was a disgusting, it was a disgusting goal to concede if you're Spurs. Now, not confident now looking after the lineup. Lewis Yates, it feels it's going to be a tough one. Liverpool are always tough, but I think we're making it harder for ourselves. It's okay for us to lose, but it's not at the end of the world. But if we lose, then it's the same old story. Yeah, I agree, Ikram. Yeah, very good points. But I don't think Pep will benefit from the win. So that's what maybe he's in. We need to benefit. We don't want a Liverpool just to steamroll us again. Yeah, I think Lovren's not good enough for a top team. Just watch him go to Arsenal now. Ellison, Marnie first goal. Mendes too sloppy. It could easily happen. Ottoman safe a bet for tonight, says Ella. Do you lot think Eric is a bit small for a defender? Yes, he is, but he's much smaller than Ottoman and Stones. That's a big. Yeah, but he's. I think he's got a better brain. So maybe he can get a bit of bulk. Obviously, he's not going to get any taller now. Chris is going 3-2 to Liverpool. It's going to be a fast game. I think Liverpool have too much energy for us. Phil Foden, right wing, or is Pep looking to pack the midfield? I think pack the midfield, Irish for you. Can we have a quick sneak peek at Josie's right? They had a lingering hope of getting Champions League football. I mean, that was fun, really. And really for Spurs, it's Europa League. Now, the thing for me is, what happens if Spurs don't get the Europa League? Does Harry Kane stay? Do City put a bid in for Harry? He's 26, 27 years old. Yeah, I think he's 27 already. So maybe only recently, but he's 27, I think. So, Harry Kane, is he going to look at it and say, City and Liverpool are miles ahead. I'm not going to get in the Champions League above those two. Chelsea miles ahead. Man United are ahead as well. So it's going to be tough for Tottenham to get back into the Champions League. Is he going to stay? Mahrez not for a 4-4-2 in the reasons with LFC was all about 4-4-2 and we won the yeah, absolutely. Liban says, to be fair, I still think Man City are still playing the best football. I think we are. Liverpool are just a machine. They're just a machine. The thing is, Liverpool got 3 different zones, defense, midfield, and attack, and they all know what they're doing, and they're all functioning really well. But pretty football isn't always winning football, and we've seen that time and time again. Look, we're looking at this Spurs side lose, okay, and we've lost to Spurs this season and drawn with them. And it's a poor Spurs side. Yeah, Wassa, I don't want to lose. Certainly not. Ella, you wanted Mahrez? I wanted Mahrez. I think Mahrez is in my fantasy football team. So you can see I wanted Mahrez. It's costing me big time. I could have swapped it and got someone like Ings in or Harry Kane, mix up with my attack, get rid of Mahrez if I knew he wasn't going to play, and put Phil Foden in. Or, cheaper option. Yeah, well, it's not nice to give them the guy need a defence to even get challenging. Spurs have got what's his face, haven't they? Is he injured? I forgot his name now. Yeah, the one who won the World Cup. I can picture him. Hugo Lloris, that's it. Yeah, I think Foden will find space. Foden's class, and this is a good test for him again. Another good test. So they're about the same at Faris, and I just think Eric's brain is going to be what is going to be the difference. Klopp changed his style from his first couple of seasons. We were blitzing teams the first half, and when that playing. Yeah, look, what you were doing, Chris. I think the idea was to blitz. I'm going to take this off. To blitz teams early on, and then you'd find if you hadn't scored in the first half that you lost energy in the second. Salam to Kareem. Salam, how you doing, buddy? Sorry, no Mahrez. Not my choice. Come on, Sheffield United, score another goal. That would really make me happy. I agree, the Storm. I look, in all world football, the only team I worry about a lot is Liverpool. You're concerned about other teams. You know, you'd be concerned if you're playing Barca or Real Madrid or Atletico or Juventus or Bayern Munich. But the one that scare me are Liverpool. And rightly so, they're an awesome team. You know, I'm not here just to sing their praises. You got to be honest. You got to be realistic. You know, we're currently 23 points behind them. And there's a reason for that. They've been very good, and we haven't. Oh, come on, Ella. Give the guy a little bit of a chance. I've got a headache, guys. I've got to get some medicines. Some medicine. No Mahrez, reserve. Mahrez is on the bench. But let's hope the game's tight. Mahrez comes off the bench and scores. Otherwise, my Liverpool bus just shot by my house and I just got a worried moment. I saw the thing on Twitter with the Liverpool bus arriving, getting a little bit of verbals from a few City fans that were there. I actually did De Bruyne masterclass. Hope so. Somewhat, are we going to watch Romeo and Juliet later on? I'm talking football and FC midfielders are not as you think easy. They're not easy to handle, the Liverpool midfielders. You know, you got to. They're hard working. Henderson, Wijnaldum, and who's the other fella? I forgot now. Our bench. Yeah, I went through our bench. It's kind of what you'd expect. The only unexpected one is Tommy Doyle. So you've got. I've not got me. But you've got people like Bernardo Silva, David Silva, Otamendi, Cancelo, Tommy Doyle, and whoever's not, Mahrez, whoever should have been in the side and who could have been inside and isn't there. I'm just going to see if I can find that. Just looking at some bits and pieces as they go through. A lot of stuff going through, guys. So we've got Bravo, Stones, Zinchenko, Bernardo Silva, David Silva, Riyad Mahrez, Joao Cancelo, Nicholas Otamendi, and young Tommy Doyle. Loads of messages. Oh, wow, tons of messages coming through, guys. Oh, I'm just going to find someone. I'm gonna wind somebody. I'm gonna block him as well. So don't write to him again. And some people, there's a polite way of saying something. There's a rude way of saying it. We'll see what goes down, guys. That's 45 minutes or just 40 minutes before kickoff. It's going to be a tough. We know it's going to be a tough game for City. We've got to go out and do our best and hope that, you know, I want to see Phil Foden. I want to see what he can do in this game. It's a big game. I want to see what Garcia can do in a big game against a big game against a big team. And we, you know, we'll know more for next season, and Pep will know more in the remaining games this season. He'll know whether, you know, he's already got a pretty good idea whether these kids can make it for City. Let's just move this in front a bit. Whether these kids can make it for City next season. And I think he'll have a better idea after tonight as well. Guys, I'm going to hit the road. I'm going to watch the end of the Spurs game. I don't think they're going to come back, which is great news. And I will catch you guys for the watch. Okay? And we've got a few people on tonight. So for the post-match, if you want to come on, just let me know. If you want to come on and get involved with the live stream that we're going to do, post-match reaction. Oh, yeah, Chris, look, we'll see. We'll see. Napoli have agreed to deal with the striker and Gabriel, a defender, together worth 105. Does that mean a club is close? I hope so. See you later, The Storm. See you later, Arashvia and everybody else. See you in about 40 minutes for the game. See you later, guys.